Hi, Jacob, Unisport Web TV. Now, one of the most important decisions when buying new football boots is which sole plate to choose. Should you go with the FG, the AG or the SG sole plate? Now today I'm gonna take a closer look at the FG sole plates on the different Adidas Samba Pack boots. And if you want to hear more about the AG or the SG sole plates, you can click our annotations right up here. But let's kick the whole thing off with the FG sole plates, which stands for firm ground. And it is the most common and popular sole plate out there. But why is that? And what differs from the 4 different sole plates on the Adidas Samba Pack collection? Well, let's take a look. So, the Adidas Samba Pack comes with 3 different stud patterns. But not too long ago, all the Adidas boots had almost the same stud configuration and the same studs, because they came with the sprint frame sole plate and the Traction 2.0 studs. But recently, that has changed for some of the boots. Because if we look at the Nitro Charge and Predator LZ, they still have the Traction 2.0 studs that are triangular. And they're made to give you both good acceleration abilities, but also give you a smooth turn, because they actually are a bit rounded in the edges. And only recently the Adizero moved away from the Traction 2.0 studs and over to the Speed Traction sole plate. Now the Speed Traction sole plate is made to give you better acceleration, simply because the studs are still triangular but a lot more blade-like in their shape. And that gives you a larger surface area to give you added grip in the ground and help you accelerate away from your opponent. Now another boot that got a new sole plate is the Adipure 11 Pro in the new generation. And Adidas scrapped the sprint frame and the Traction 2.0 studs and made their brand new comfort frame. 1, they skipped the My Coach cavity, but 2, they also made still triangular studs, but now that are lower and more rounded. And rounder studs means easier ability to turn, simply because rounder studs move more seamlessly through the ground. So you don't have to use that much power to turn your foot. And that means less tensions on your joints and knees, and thus better comfort and lower risk of injuries. Alright, so the cool thing about FG boots is the fact that they are pretty versatile. And they are kind of the safe option if you don't know which sole plate to choose, even after you've seen these episodes. And of course you can use them on all the different surfaces if you really want to. And I have to say, I don't think I'm the only one who's ever used a pair of FG boots on artificial grass. But to be honest, you really shouldn't use your FG boots on AG pitches, simply because they are not made to withstand the added friction and heat that you generate when you run with a pair of FG boots on AG pitches. And actually, therefore, the warranty is lost if you play with FG boots on artificial surfaces. And if your boots break for whatever reason, that really sucks to lose the warranty. Just keep that in mind. Also, you are of course able to use FG boots on a soft and muddy pitch, but they're simply not able to give you the right amount of penetration and grip in the ground to prevent you from falling over, simply because the studs are too low and too many, so you don't get the same amount of pressure on each stud to allow them to penetrate the ground in the proper way. Now, of course, you can do that if you really want to, but I would strongly suggest that you get an FG pair and whatever pair you need if you play an artificial or really soft pitches. It's just good advice, and will perhaps prevent you from falling over and looking stupid. Summing it up, the Adidas FG sole plates have finally evolved, which was about time. But they've got now more specific studs depending on what the boots want to offer you. And that is, in my opinion, an extremely good development. So in other words, there are a lot of different options for you out there to choose from. But what do you think about the development for the Adidas FG sole plates on the Samba Pack collection? And which sole plate is your favorite? Well, please leave your thoughts in the box below. But before you go, don't forget to check out our AG and SG episodes by clicking the annotations right up there. Now that was all from me for today, but as always, I'll see you later on here in Unisport Web TV. I'm signing off. Cheerio. J-Mike in the hole, J-Mike in the hole, doing his thing.